government have to get involved? Are we potentially at a point where we might actually lose the financial system as we know it?
If the government doesn't get involved, there is a risk of a global meltdown of the global financial system.
This is a financial crisis, and anyone who doesn't admit that is just kidding themselves.
Holy are you, holy are you, there is no God but you. There is no God but you.
I need to talk to y'all for a minute.
Praise be the Lord.
Alright. Real fast, real quick. Now this is the animation of Boss Baby. The first one. Now, like I said, you know, this is just a comical. If you ain't seen this, John, man, you missing out. But it's just funny, just in general. But right here, this right here lets you know that, you know, these kids' stories, like these you know, just these children books that we get, you know, at the libraries and stuff like that, that you read to your kids when they're little, is basically detrimental to the child's mind. Now watch what they say, right? I hope that I don't get, if they copyright strike it, then I just put it on Rumble. But I'm gonna let it play.
So when Gretel pushed the wicked old woman into the oven, and the godless witch was miserably burnt to death.
Let me get this straight. The story is about cannibalism and burning people alive.
Yeah.
No wonder kids are so messed up.
Getting a...
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, they telling you right there. You know, you got to remember that this is animation, y'all. It's real people, grown people that's actually playing these characters. Don't get caught up in an illusion. Why you watching Boss Baby? Oh man, that's true. Don't get caught up in that. You just show me how ignorant you are. You're very extremely ignorant. You know what I mean? These are you know, very intellectual people that wrote these scripts out for these movies. You know what I mean? What they call it, Scientology. You know, hold on, I gotta get some water. They're trying to let me get a little bit of water. Hold on, y'all. Just hold on to your horses. hold on to your tootsies. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you right here that they put the truth right in your face. You heard it from the dude, from the Boss Baby. He said, man, you mean to tell me this book is about what? Let's play it one more time for the slow ones.
Let me get this straight. The story is about cannibalism and burning people alive.
Yeah.
No wonder kids are so messed up.
No wonder kids are so messed up. So it's the same with the Bible. You can go on, hold on. Yeah, you can, like I said, you can do the same thing with the Bible. If you thoroughly read the Bible, you will understand that the Bible is a book based off of wars. Yes, you can pull out good information, but at the end of the day, it is based upon wars. You know what I mean? People always want to call, man, when you're doing something big. You know what I'm saying? When you're busy. I tell you, man. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to end it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to show y'all on this clip. It got many other, you know, clips I would like to put together. But just for right now, I'll just leave it at that. Holla back, y'all. You're going to learn today. You mess with DB, Gangstalkers and Demons, you going to learn today, player.
Hopeless. They should have killed me as a baby, and now they got me trapped in the storm. I'm going crazy. Forgive me.
Especially if you don't start making money. They gonna crank up my target, bro. They gonna crank it up. I know it. Because they don't want me with no fucking money. No matter how hard I work, they come to my jobs to get me fucking fired, my nigga. And it's just pissed. Just so niggas could lie and say, oh, she's a bum. Or she don't work, bro. All I do is work. And I'm all far as fuck. Like, I do not everything by myself, bro. And I hope my household even making this little bit of money, son. Like, I asked my roommate, right, a.k.a. like, he wanted some Gucci the other day so bad, like, but I've been faithful to the same nigga, so even though I'm getting shit on in that situation, it's like people are extorting me, my nigga. I'm getting extorted. I love the nigga and everything, but he's not getting no fucking divorce. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. I'm not about to be out here fucking everybody, risking catching HIV. Because I'm hurt or because I'm alone, because they're isolating me. So what they hoping I do is fuck with some niggas. Now HIV is rampant out here right now, real bad. If I was you, y'all, don't just be sleeping around right now.
Alright, now check this out. This is kind of gross, but it's the truth. This is how the beast turns people into zombies. They first experiment on insects and animals before they experiment on the population.
H1N1, Ebola, plague, anthrax, Lyme disease, malaria. Dozens of deadly diseases jump from animals to humans. And most diseases kill their host, but not all. Planet 8888 calls these...
This is called Planet 88. And I don't know if y'all know this guy, but he always talks about, you know, he's a big conspiracy guy. He's on YouTube. Right now I'm on Rumble.
SIZs, symbiont-induced zombies. Instead of killing you, the parasite uses you, at least for a while.
Facts.
In Costa Rica's rainforests, the jewel wasp attacked symbiont-induced zombies. Instead of killing you,
symbiont-induced zombies.
Most diseases kill their host, but not all. Planet 8888 calls these SIZs, symbiont-induced zombies. Instead of killing...
So this right here explains the gangstalking too. Why these people won't wake up.
You, the parasite uses you, at least for a while. In Costa Rica's
the parasites uses you until they're done using you.
Forests, the jewel wasp attacks cockroaches. The wasp injects venom directly into the roach's brain. The roach becomes docile and compliant.
You said this was the Cosby wasp?
The jewel wasp.
Nah, I don't remember Jewel doing anything this inappropriate.
The jewel wasp grabs the roach by its antenna and leads it to a burrow, like walking a dog. The roach doesn't flee, it follows. Then the wasp lays an egg inside the roach and leaves. The roach stays put, waiting peacefully. When the larva hatches, it eats the cockroach alive from the inside out. That's mind control.
So there you have it. They eat the roach from the inside out. So it's like the body snatching. You just saw it right there. The same thing what they doing to the insects, they doing to the people. 1978, Body Snatcher. Ronald Davis still ain't check out the movie yet. What are you waiting on, Ronald? 1978. The person that's watching right now, you ain't even check it out yet. 1978. They're trying to body snatch you. Every day. All day. That's the reason why they keep these bots around you all day. They're literally trying to body snatch you.
And 8888 calls it zombification. And if you play the Dead Rising games, those zombies are created by these parasitic wasps. Then there's Ophiocordyceps. This fungus turns ants into zombie ants. Infected ants abandon their colonies and climb high branches. They bite down on leaves with a death grip. The fungus then consumes the ant's body and bursts from its head, raining spores on the colony below. The ant's final act spreads infection and creates more zombies. The Last of Us games and HBO series feature the cordyceps fungus jumping to humans. African sleeping sickness affects thousands of people.
I mean, look, it's the reason why they keep giving you all these zombie movies now and all these zombie video games.
And creates more zombies. Grip. Cordyceps. This fungus turns ants into zombie ants. Infected ants abandon their colonies and climb.
Ain't that something? Affected ants. They abandon their colonies and go astray. So you know, once they abandon their colonies, you already know something is wrong with them. They're under mind control. Like, what the fuck is the ants doing? Look at us. We already abandoned our colonies. We don't even have a colony. We scattered all over the place.
And high branches.
If you're struggling with it,
The fungus then consumes the ant's body and bursts from its head, raining spores on the colony below. The ant's final act spreads infection and creates more zombies. The Last of Us games and HBO series feature the cordyceps fungus jumping to humans. African sleeping sickness affects thousands of people every year. It's transmitted by tsetse flies. Victims become confused, disoriented, and violent, like zombies.
Right.
Those parasites kill the host eventually, but some keep the host alive forever. The acanthocephalum worm starts by infecting insects that birds like to eat, because the worm's final destination is in a bird's gut. The parasite hijacks an insect's survival instincts. It abandons cover and wanders into open areas where birds hunt. Some climb to the tops of plants and stay exposed. Birds eat the zombified insects. The worm infects the bird. More worms spread through the bird's feces, and the bird never knows the worm is there. In fact, there's a dangerous parasite that's already living in almost half of the human population. And if you don't have it, there's a good chance that somebody living in your house does.
And you already know. See, I'm in a house with a bunch of bots. You probably in the house with a bunch of bots. If you ain't been doing what I told you to do, you are the goddamn bot.
I'm getting lost in the weed, man. Getting high, living every day like I'm gonna die.
Those we've deemed expendable need to believe there's a better life waiting for them. They need hope. And we can't allow that illusion to be destroyed.